Greetings and welcome to my YouTube channel, Hands on Death. I am your host, Symmetria, and this channel is where we talk about the hard conversations about death and dying and everything in between. This channel supports individuals that are grieving or and have been diagnosed with a terminally ill illness. And if you are looking for resources and support, this is the channel for you. So today I am going to be doing a response video. I have notes, so if I look down, I'm speaking from my notes, okay? I'm going to be responding to a YouTube channel. It's called Therapy in a Nutshell, and it's called Healthy. The title of the video is called Healthy and Unhealthy Coping Skills. So you may ask, what is a coping skill? Coping skills are your thoughts and your actions that you use to respond to an event or a situation or a crisis that may cause you some stress. That's what that is. And she had mentioned, I can't remember her name, I'm sorry, but she was talking about walking. She was actually doing hiking. So here are some tools that I've personally used for myself as far as for coping skills when in times of distress. So the first one I actually have done and still doing to this day is called sitting with the pain. In 2018, my sister, which was my second mother actually, she died of breast cancer. My sister and my mom died 11 days apart. The year prior to that, 2017, my dad passed away. Both of my parents were in their 80s when they passed. My mom was diagnosed also with dementia. So those are sitting with that pain is something that I had to do. And I know it's not always the easiest thing to do, but in order to gather your bearings, just sitting and getting centered and just feeling the pain that you don't want to feel, the hard thing that you don't want to do will be the thing that you have to do in order to get through it. Okay, that's number one. That's sitting with the pain. Number two, music. I enjoy music, uplifting music, R&B music. The 70s, the 80s are some of my throwbacks. The Isley Brothers, the Gap Band, back in the day, the throwbacks. Those have gotten me through some rough times. Music, whichever music you may like to listen to, try that for you. Number three, journaling. I am a journaler. I'm not going to say thousands because that would be an exaggeration. I have a lot of journals, and I have found journaling, writing out my thoughts when I can't talk to anyone, when there's no one to talk to, writing it out has really, really helped me. I've found that a lot of people don't like to journal because what I've been told by some people is, I don't want to go back through my journals and read them because I may have been, quote unquote, a mental breakdown day. But I have found some of my journals from 3-4 years ago where that was the case. Yes, I was a hot mess, yes. But just noticing from 3 years ago to now is an entire Big difference. So journaling is number 3. Number 4, painting. Painting, coloring. Um, I when I worked at a when I worked at a call center, in our downtime, we would I would have crayons, pencils, and coloring books to color. That is a great stress reliever, coloring, um, because it takes your mind off of that distress and frustration. Um, it's going back basically to like um, a childlike thing that you used to do. So, what did you used to do as a child? Did you like to color? Did you like to paint? Try that. Try that. That helps. I've done it. I still do it to this day. Number 5 would be talking to a grief coach or a counselor to get you through some of those hard times. Sometimes family members, they can be too close to the situation, or they have their own opinions about different things, and that's fine. You can, uh, for you, choose the best option for you. You don't have to talk to family. You can talk to clergy. You can talk to your pastor, whomever, a grief coach, a counselor, to get you through some of those hard times. I did it. I've had to do it. I am not a quote unquote counselor. I don't have paper for it, but I've been to plenty of counselors, and I've taken several courses in psychology. I actually have a degree in psychology and part sociology. So yes, those 5 things there, that's not the end all be all. That's just a beginning. But the number one thing for me was to sit with the pain.